I am beyond excited for this week's video. It's a get ready with me. Here we start with my breakfast. I'll attach a pin with the recipe down in the description. We are gonna mash an avocado for the toast and fry an egg with butter. If you know what you're doing, you'll keep it sunny side up. And then blend half a cup of berries and a cup of almond milk and 1 ounce of cream cheese. Put it all together, and this is the best part, the yolk. And then I'm showing you this hairstyle right here. I tried my best to keep it professional because I'm getting ready for an interview. I wanted to look a little bit polished, but still have the showing off of my ringlets that I've got. Right here, I showed you that my hair is kind of oily today because I've been taking baths. It's warm and it's nice, but I haven't fussed with my hair yet, so I needed to do a healthy or a substantial amount of dry shampoo, and then afterwards I tried my best to get every inch of the scalp and the back. I tend to maybe sometimes forget the back, if I'm honest. And right here, I tried my best to do several sectionings because it's the part that gets the most oily, to be honest. Then I shook it out after a couple of minutes of letting it sit and used a comb. I know, I used a comb. It's against all curly girls rules, but I needed to so that the powder would not stay white. And then I went into doing a zigzag part, which is not the most flattering on everybody, but it tends to just look better on me because I feel like my hair is thinning lately. Yeah, that's a little bit scary, but it's just that it looks a little bit better. It creates a little more volume for me. I separated the two sections in front of my ears and then combed through the back of it so that there's no weird bumps and lumps and sections that want to stay curly. Right here I'm just gathering the back section, the biggest section, grabbing a tiny elastic and then putting it into the elastic. I'm wrapping about 3 times, I think. I slid down the hair tie and then use this thingamabob. I believe it's called a topsy tail. I really don't know. I bought it online on a Asian site that ships things like this for cheap, and I'm making sure that I topsy tail my whole back ponytail through a couple of times until I only have the shorter ends to pin into place, because if I were to start pinning right now, it would get my scalp really sore really quick. I'm trying to find some bobby pins. I'm sorry that you can't really see what I'm doing here, but I just pinned it and spread the hair. I basically have a burrito of hair right there. And then we're going to do a rope braid with the 2 sections in the front. I twist towards my face and then wrap them around each other away from my face. I hope that makes sense, and if you want to see a tutorial, I bet you can find better ones online because I don't do this very often. I tend to just let it down and let it be. If it's wild, if it's crazy, if it's a little bit messy or frizzy, I try my best to embrace it. But from time to time, I do need to do some hairstyles, especially if it's an interview and you want to look polished. Right here, I actually grabbed the rope braids and topsy-tailed them as well with a smaller topsy-tailing tool. Yeah, I'm so good at explaining things. And then I grabbed a bobby pin as well to pin the ends in place. Now we move into the bigger section. I tend to just do side parts every time because I like them better on me. Just towards my face, grab the second section, and then wrap them around each other away from my face. I'm basically parting vertically underneath the section that I've got, so that it gives me quite a bit of texture on the top. I want that to be the main focus aside from the ringlets that frame my face. And you just keep working your way down until there's no more hair to rope braid. There's tons of layers that are sticking out of my twist, but they're a little bit hidden after you plop it down on top of your bun and do the topsy-tailing of the ends, because they're the ones that have the most layering. And then I grabbed a bobby pin as well to pin down the ends. Now moving on to the front and making sure that I spread the hair a little bit more, loosen it up a bit, use the back of the comb, its tail, to pull up the hair so that it's not plastered onto my scalp, and this is what we end up with. Now I'm gonna do my face framing sections. I would send you to the other video where I showed it more specifically, but I wanted to show it once again just in case. I'm using a different conditioner this time. Candy Curls Leave-In Conditioner. It's brand new. I've tried it only for my face framing sections, and it works really well. I like it a lot. I feel like maybe these sections will be happy with just any leave-in conditioner, but it's a good one. I wet the sections, add conditioner, and then twirl them around the finger, and we're done. This tiny bag fits all of my makeup in it. I absolutely love it. This concealer has saved my life because I am very self-conscious of my dark circles and the darkness on my lids. I feel like it just makes me look tired all the time, and I love how high coverage it is. I spread it around on all of my lids and up to my brow bone, and then move on to my mineral eyeshadow, which is a very, very finely milled one. I love this color. It's called Your Toast, which is hilarious, but it's like a goldy / golden bronze. I really, really like it, even though most cool toned accessories and makeup tends to look better on me. I really, really like this one. It's just perfect. It's like so, so, so soft to the touch, and so pigmented and so, so, so shimmery. I love it. Right here, I'm making sure that I'm covering up all of that purpleness and going over the sections that are darkest. Now I'm moving to my setting powder. Right here, I'm kind of, I don't know, uncomfortable to say that I bake. If you know what this is, then like me, you watch tons of YouTube, but I really like it. It seems to just help keep things in place and also help with lines and creasing of the concealer. This is the best palette I've been using lately, and this tiny color has been used so much. And then the second one is for my brows. Yeah, I've hit pan on the first shadow because I use it as a base so that everything blends better on top of it. Right here we move into the brows because mine are non-existent. They need tons and tons and tons of help. I remember seeing my mom when I was little lining her brows with a pencil, and she would have them so, so, so thinned out because that was the fashion back then. I'm glad I get to do makeup now. It's just so much fun. And this color is like a taupe. Really pretty. And then this purple. I wish it was more purple after it's blended out, but it kind of turns into a grayish color, and it's still beautiful. Right here I'm working with a taupe, just trying to make it my transition. Make sure you tap off that brush, otherwise you'll get fallout. With almost any eyeshadow palette, you'll get some fallout. And then as you can see, it's getting darker, so I'm working with my purple one to deepen the outer third and the crease. I'm sorry that I'm not attaching the names of my brushes. They're all just cheap elf brushes. I'm using a little bit more concealer to make sure that I didn't go over the lid and make some weird blended mess. Now I'm spot concealing whatever I need to conceal because I don't wear foundation. It's just not something I feel that I need to do on an everyday basis. Now we wear this eyeliner. Oh my goodness, this is my absolute favorite. It's like a purpley taupe. I love it. It's from Julep. It's called Shimmering Taupe. And then we move into this one that I wear on the waterline. It's from Rimmel. I feel like this is magic. And then finally the highlight that I've been holding this entire time. I clearly love it because look at the dent on it. I am gonna hit pan on it super quickly and it kind of makes me sad, but it's just lovely. And then my blush, it's called Desert Rose. It's from Bella Pierre. And after that, I will be using my contour palette again to slightly contour with the darker shade. Try to blend and blend and blend that blush. Now we contour. Contour. I don't think I'd say it correctly. But yeah, I never do this as intensely as I see on videos because I feel like it would look ridiculous or I would mess it up. Or both. Probably both. But it's a nice color, and I also go in to my nose and do a very slight contour with it. And now this stick is a highlighting stick, and I feel like I use this every single time that I wear makeup. And now we just curl the lashes. This is a curler from Revlon. I crimp my lashes through the root to the tip. I move and crimp them several times. Then this mascara is the Voluminous Paradise. Everybody has heard of this. If you haven't, you've been living under a rock because every YouTuber talks about it, and I have been watching, as you can tell, plenty of tutorials because I do tend to purchase whatever they recommend. I feel like their faces are gorgeous, and I hope to be as gorgeous as them. This lipstick I need to repurchase and purchase like 50 of them. So now with glasses, this is what we look like. And as you can tell, this color is like my lips but better. It's just so beautiful. It's called Soft Spoken. It's from the lingerie collection. Oh, it's so lovely. It stays on, it doesn't transfer. It's so comfortable to wear as well. It's not the longest lasting, like you can rub it off with a napkin if you need to, which is nice because that way I can reapply after food and it's not crusty. This dress I got at the DI, which is the Desert Industries. It's a charity shop. Then I chose a blazer, my tights, and my favorite flats. A necklace that my sister gave me and some interesting earrings that I got online for like $1. And then we've got our outfit put together. I absolutely loved it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, to see more of my content, and I will see you next week. Thank you. Bye bye.